Hachette Audio presents Star for Jesus and Other Jobs I Quit. Rediscovering the Grace That Sets Us Free. Written by Kimberly Stuart. Read by the author. Forward read by Bob Goff.
Forward by Bob Goff. I turned 16 and immediately got my driver's license. I still had birthday cake on my chin when my parents took the keys out of the jar where they had done a bad job at hiding them for 6 months and slid them across to my side of the table. I was young, so I didn't have much in the way of maturity, but now I had wheels and knew there would be many adventures ahead of me. My first car was a blue Volkswagen Beetle. It had a few miles on it and a dent on the back fender, but it fit me and there was room for my backpack on the rear seat. I had planned for at least a year to go hiking in the Sierra Mountains when I started driving, and a few days later had a long weekend and gas money, so I hit the road. It didn't give me any pause that I had no experience on the highway and hadn't gone anywhere alone yet. At 16 years and 4 days old, I took my newfound freedom out for a spin and headed to the mountains. I got on the highway headed east towards Lake Tahoe. The sunroof was open and the wind blew through my fire engine red hair as I merged into traffic. It was just me, my backpack, and Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young playing on the 8-track tape player in the dash. I'm actually that old. It wasn't long before I was a little bored and noticed there was an 18-wheeler truck just ahead of me in the middle lane pulling a huge cargo trailer. I wondered whether if I got within a few feet of the back bumper, if the vortex of the wind created behind the truck was strong enough to suck me, my backpack, my Volkswagen, and my flaming red hair along. And you know what? It worked. I know. No brains, no headache. Looking back, I learned several important lessons that day. First, I figured out why 16-year-olds are virtually impossible to insure. I also learned something about the power of big moving objects to create a space behind them that pulls everything nearby along. And finally, I learned that experiencing all this power would require me to move a little closer. Grace can be like an immense moving object in our lives. And if we're willing to get close enough to it, everyone and everything we encounter.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?